don't believe necessarily that time equates to expertise. I
Mm,
don't. I don't think it's a timeline thing. I
mm,
think it's a. I think there are steps though, right? And I can speak from personal experience. Like when I first started, I knew I didn't know what I even didn't know. I didn't know,
right.
right? And so what I did is I constantly interviewed and asked questions of people that have been in the industry longer than me.
Yeah,
Right? I was like, "Can I go with you on your appointment? I will hold your purse and be quiet.
sure.
How did you do
Let
this?
me
What
see.
happened then? Do you mind if I sit next to you while you're on the phone?
Hmm.
Can I look at your computer while you're looking at homes? How do you do this? How do you do that?" And so I was able to kind of fast track my knowledge because I was absorbing best practices from people that were successful.
Yeah,
Right? In any marketplace, in any office environment, there's always a huddled group of people sharing knowledge that have never done it.
right.
They're like, "Oh, you're new too?
Right.
Like, let's learn from each other." Okay. Because they're maybe like, "Oh, that person is unapproachable or they're too busy or whatever." I've never experienced that from full time professional, productive agents.
Yeah,
They're more than willing. Like, "Hey, don't get in my way. I have work to do. I'm trying to feed my family too." And if you just want to sit and observe or ask me a few questions, I'm happy to share that knowledge.
well, I think an experienced agent would know, hey, this is good for everyone. Because if you've ever been on
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
side of a
That's right.
transaction
That's
with
right.
a bad agent, it's rough. You end up talking to your clients like, listen, I got to explain to you, we can only control what we can control.
Yeah.
And we're not getting communication on the other side because
Sure.
they're afraid or they don't know the answer or won't go ask someone. I mean, it can be a huge problem. So
Yeah.
I think you touched on something there that it's not necessarily experience that equates to
No,
expertise.
no, yeah. Anytime I have an agent call me and the first thing out of their mouth is the years they've been in the business, I found that well isn't very deep, right? But to just wrap it up. So we're working with buyers. It's consultation prior to, going out in the marketplace.
Absolutely.
It's understanding budget. It's understanding their future vision of
Right.
how they're going to live in the home and what that's going to do for them, over time.
Absolutely.
And then we get to play around with fun stuff like carpet and paint and
Yeah.
colors and whatnot.